me tell you. Okay, so I was shuffling this deck, straightening it up. This kept falling out. It kept falling out. Okay, so it's crazy because I shuffled the deck. I was sitting here. I was singing some karaoke. I laid the deck down, put two sides, singing karaoke, and that. I picked up the deck, and picked up the top card on the deck. It's the Fool card. I was like, dang. So let me just lay that card out there, and I had to tell y'all how it happened to be out here, okay? So I got a story to tell y'all. This is amazingly obvious, just plain weird. Just weird. Okay, so anyway, y'all know I got these birds on June 23rd on my birthday, okay? I got these two birds on my birthday. What's that, 2 months? Right at 2 months, because it's October, the middle of October now. Okay, a couple of months I had the birds. Okay, so the bug man, there's a bug man that comes out here, and that. But I've been living here almost 2 years, a year and a half, and I told him as soon as I moved in this apartment that I need a new stove. That stove's no good. It's been here probably since the building been made. Anyway, so the landlord's gonna come to me and tell me. The landlord is going to come to me and tell me that the reason that the man can't spray in my apartment because I have two birds in the cage, okay? But, or out of the cage. I have a cage for them, but they stay on top of it or fly over there. But anyway, but they can spray. All these apartments got cats and dogs, all of them. My neighbor's got a cat. They can spray in there. The chemical won't bother that one, okay? Chemical won't bother the cats or the dogs, only just birds. Just only birds, and that's it. Because they changed that chemical. They changed over to that new chemical right around the same time as I got my birds. Ain't that weird? That is so strange. I mean, that is so odd and strange. I find that very fascinating that they changed from the old chemical that was somewhat knocking the roaches down to the new chemical that they still come here and spray, and they can't use in my apartment because I have birds, but all these people got cats and dogs. Everybody lives here got cats and dogs and that. They spray in all their apartments. I said, well, ain't no need him even coming into my apartment then. He don't even need to come out here. I said, I told you about that air conditioner, all that shit, about a year ago. I said, where's the explanation for that? The birds weren't even here. I said, I told you about that air conditioner. It makes this funny smell, and roaches come out of it. Like, they come through there. I said, he don't spray nothing. I said, he sprays right beside the refrigerator. That's it. That's it. I said, but that's okay. I got you. It's cool. Okay. All right. I see. I said, ain't no use in telling you nothing. Like, he's not going to do nothing, so I got you. It's all right. Okay. Anyway, I just wanted to tell y'all they got this miraculous chemical out there it's supposed to kill roaches, but it'll only kill birds, but not cats or not any other kind of pets or like gerbils or nothing like that, okay? Because they got gerbils. Okay, but it won't kill them, just only my birds if he sprays it in here. Okay, don't tell him not to even spray in here. I don't even want him to spray in here. I'll take care of it myself. Oh, no. So what is he spraying? He's spraying shit to attract them? Is that what he's spraying? I don't want him to come in here. I don't want him to spray in here. That's what I said. Don't say nowhere on my lease that I gotta let him come in here and spray. Like nowhere. Just saying. I don't have to let him come in here and spray. I can take care of it myself. Look, I forgot to tell y'all. Oh, when I did the cut to start the video and all that, it was this and the Ace of Swords. Now it's the Knight of Swords. Oh, but by the way, prior to that, let me tell y'all this. It's funny. Odd, weird coincidence. Y'all know how much I believe in those. Anyway, so this morning, me and baby was outside walking around. Look, there's something coming to you. Okay? Me and baby was out walking around. I was dragging around with her car with my jump rope and that. And I see down here, like as soon as we go outside, I see down here, there's like 4 cops out there on this little road right here. And I'm like, what? Okay, what's these 4 cops out there? So it looked like a van or something, an SUV or a van or something like that. And they were like around it. So at first I thought, okay, well, they must be pulling somebody over, okay. But then I kept looking, and then some more cops from the city come, and they pulled in there too. And I was like, okay, what the hell's going on? So then when I seen them drive out, you know, because we was out there playing and stuff, I seen them all come out of there. They wasn't pulling nobody over. That was one of them. That was one of them damn ice. Do you want me to take you out of this room? Is that what you're working on? It was one of them ice units. They all had their lights on sitting down there. And it was one of them ice units. It wasn't no vehicle or nothing, right? So they leave. Me and baby come inside. She gets, you know, it's hot out there. So we come inside. She wanted to come inside. She's ready to come in. We come inside. We mess around in here doing crap, you know, and then I said, you want to go back outside, right? Man, I'm not even gonna question it again. So we go back outside. As soon as we go outside, the landlord's out there, okay? And I'm like, okay, so she's like, want me to go play. So he's stopping me, hold me up. Talking about that little deal with the bug spray, the bug man when he comes out, that he can't spray something another in my house because of my birds, but all these people got cats and dogs and all that kind of shit, right? And I'm like, okay, all right, whatever. Okay, he don't need to come in my apartment then. Like that. And she's ready to go play. So we go to go play, right? We go out and go play. And we're playing in the little area. Well, all those cops that was at that little road right there, they was down here in this little place area where the trucks stop, where the truckers park. All of them. All the same cops that was sitting up there. Not an hour earlier. They were all sitting right over there. Me and baby was out there playing. God's gonna protect me because I ain't done nothing. I'm gonna tell you now. I don't care what these people are doing. I don't give a damn what they're doing. Okay? They're not gonna do it to me. We got the Knight of Swords. We got the Strength card. Remember, y'all, this Fool card jumped out like 15 times. I'm just saying, I'm being a little bit overboard, but like 3 times it jumped out, and then it was on the top of the deck. So somebody's getting a new beginning on something, okay? Then we got the Ace of Coins. That's the Knight of Swords, Strength card, the Ace of Coins. It says the Six of Wands is behind the Ace of Coins. So somebody's going to get public recognition from the King of Cups. And this one says the Knight of Coins. Someone is coming in. Something's taking a while to come to some type of closure on some type of case. A case closed, y'all. On a Seven of Swords case. Look, that's coming to an end. That's closure on a Seven of Swords case. Guess what? It took 2 masked heroes. This is 2 people. It took 2 to become 1 to solve it. Somebody's getting public recognition, and they're telling you, Spirit's telling me to tell you to start making plans for the future, what have you. I mean, literally throw away the things that don't serve you. Throw them away. Literally, physically, pick them up, throw them in the trash can, and throw it away. Okay? If you got like extra this or extra that, throw the shit away. You can give it away if you want to. I mean, that's up to you. Get it out of your house physically. Get it out of your home. Get it out of your anything. Throw it in the garbage. Simplify. What is those people that dang, what's it called? Where they barely have anything. I forget what it's called. I'm not your brother. Okay, this is the beginning. Man, I'm not gonna be harassed by a bunch of fucking trolls. Goodbye. You don't. Put you in timeout. Alright. That was a very significant card. I'm gonna go ahead and stick it back in the deck. And yeah, y'all, something's leading up to, and you know it. This King of Cups is using his intuition. He can feel it too. He can feel it too. He can feel it too. It's okay. My question, what I was gonna ask. Look, we got the High Priestess. We got the Six of Cups, and the Palace of Swords. Some kind of big time communication. Okay, there's some kind of huge communication about to take place. There's some kind of connection. Two people have this big connection. Or somebody is. Look, this is a birthright. Somebody never seen coming. From the King of Cups. This is somebody that you might have. They've been in love with you for a long, long time. Pondering, thinking over things. Where they were, what went wrong. They figured something out. It says the King of Cups figured something out that you already knew. That's what it just said. Okay, y'all take what resonates. If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, see what's going on. I want to see what is their little scheme going on here? What is their little plan? These karmic. What is the fly on the wall? What's this little scheme? This little plan? This karmic plan going on? You got the fair lady is being handed something's gonna be handed this fair lady. It's being prepared. It's being put in place. So something out of the blue is gonna happen. Out of the blue. It says 4 swords. You gotta just have faith, rest, and clear your mind. Okay. You need to rest and clear your mind because some kind of brand new beginning, some kind of renewed beginning is coming in for collective. Page of Cups, staying golden. This is something that's gonna be okay. You got an idea. Somebody's got an idea. You got an idea of some kind of harvest. That looks like a cornucopia. This is an idea. Feathers. Okay, this is an idea that's coming down from the ether, coming into your. Okay, let me explain that. Okay, ideas are like already existed. You understand? Ideas, thoughts, ideas. They're out there. They're just out there in the ether. Okay, if you're open to that idea or that creative process of accepting it, or you're in that energy for it to be, cross your mind. Okay, but it already exists prior to you knowing that you're going to accept it. You understand that? Understand that there's millions and millions of ideas out there floating around. All you gotta do is just grab a hold of one of them. 2 of them, something like that. There's something coming to you. It's something from, like, you might have had some type of pull or gravitational pull towards some type of interest when you was a kid that's coming back around. I'm telling you, because whatever this new work or whatever it is that you're going to be doing is going to be like take you back to your childhood, like make you feel like a kid. It's gonna be happy and fun and that whatever it is. Okay. You was born all glowy. I'm trying to tell you. Looks like your mom's wearing a cloak. Your mom keeping a secret. What is the mom's secret? Your mom keeping some kind of secret abundance from you. This is some kind of birthright belongs to you. It's a secret. She's wearing a cloak. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what it said. Okay, y'all take what resonates. I'm just telling you what it's saying. Collective's mom wearing a cloak. Man, what I keep... Look. Okay. I told you I was singing karaoke. I sang Mother by Pink Floyd. Mother, do you think they'll drop the ball? Okay. That's so freaking crazy. Because I was picking, okay, like people offer to do a duet, like they sing a song and then they send it to friends or whatever to do with them. And they were all like about a mother, your mother. They was all like about a mother. It's crazy. Like the song might have not been called something mother, but they was all like, I sang about 4 songs, and okay, no, I sang Crazy for You by Madonna. That was one of them. Mother. There was another mother, something a mother song. I can't. It was crazy because it kept triggering something about a mother. So what is this big secret? Look, somebody's contemplating over something that they feel regret over. Okay, so I want to find out what the karmics. What the fuck? There's something. Okay. Spirit, you know what I'm talking about. What are you trying to tell me? It's saying karmics. I'm telling you. Something about you being golden, because strength in the Page of Cups was there, okay? They're both golden. All right, tell me about these karmics. Represent what you want to tell me about them. Queen of Cups, Ace of Swords. Some kind of truth. You are the truth. You're authentic. Divine is your reputation is intact, collective. Whatever's going on, these are demonic energies trying to attack you on maybe some kind of legal, some kind of bullshit like that, but they're abusing their power. Look, there's something that belongs to you. You're authentic. You're golden. I cannot make it up. You're an earth angel. Even that dolphin makes it look like she's got a wing coming out. What's going on? This is the Knight of Cups. Capricorn. Someone wearing a mask is watching you. Over and over and over and over and over and over. And divine. Somebody don't see divine. Divine is cloaked around you. That's why you're cloaked. You're not cloaked right there. You expose everything. Your brand. I mean, your truth. You just come right forward. You carry your truth like you're right there with it. You're golden, baby. You're golden. Okay, I'm telling you, this is some kind of action was taken. Somebody wants to talk to you about some kind of look. It's the Magician and then the Emperor. These 3 were on the bottom. This plopped out. So you're a hero. This Emperor wants to speak to you. You're some kind of hero. Something's been here's the cornucopia, y'all. Cornucopia. You're some kind of fucking hero. You're a hero. I promise. It says 10 cups. It says somebody's defending you. They love you. And they protected some kind of damn treasure that belongs to you for your work. You're going to get some kind of reward for something that you did by bravely stepping forward. No, most people won't fucking do it because of the face of fear that surrounds them. And you did it. You did something that is brought forth some kind of justice. And you're going to get some kind of reward for it. This is coming. Look at all these knights. Something has been kind of slow moving, but somebody's ready to talk now. They was all up in their emotions, didn't know what to do, then they got in their head. I'm telling you about you. And now they're ready to talk. The hand is ticked to the time. It's the universe's time. Universe's turn. I'm telling you, the universe is telling both of these people to just move out of the way and be guided. This is divine intervention, y'all. Ancestors. The ancestors are back and they're revealing some kind of theft. These ancestors are revealing some kind of theft through you, collective. Crazy. That's what it's saying. I'm telling you what it's saying. Palace of Wands. Somebody built up a wall, and they're asking you to open up. They're asking you to open up and have faith in your partner. It's something about what was your initial thought about this person, or something like that. Like whatever your initial thought was for what this. I'm telling you, Empress went to the floor. Guess what that means? If it goes to the floor, baby, coming to your door. He's watching something. He's watching destiny unfold. I'm telling you. He says you're the perfect fit. Everything's lined up. Everything is being lined up by the universe, y'all. This is God's hand for you being a warrior. No doubt, you're moving forward. A shiny beacon. You're the lighthouse. Somebody else is moving towards you. I promise you, this is a boat. You're a lighthouse. And it's time to move into your destiny. You see that? That's a sundial. That's a universal clock. Anybody can use it anywhere, anytime. Because the sun goes around the earth on the top of it, while we sit here on a flat thing. The sun and the moon move around. That's like this, like a halo. 3 times I heard the word firmament today for no reason. Ain't that crazy? How many times in the past, like, can you say that? Something, I don't know. I'll take what resonates, okay? I just want to know. Look at that again. These 3 fell to the side. The Queen of Swords, the 4 of them. Tree of Life, 2 coins, and the King of Swords. Everything, the 2 paths are lining up. Y'all are both getting in alignment. Y'all, I promise you. Okay, take what resonates. He wants to share some kind of, he wants y'all to share some kind of gift. I'll read the 2 of coins. Y'all both share some kind of gift already. Okay, I got you. You're juggling multiple priorities and need to manage your time carefully to find your balance. You don't have to be busy to get things done. Sometimes taking a break is the most productive thing you can do. You're letting divine. Both of y'all have received the message. What did I just say when I was throwing the cards out there? I said, wait a minute. They said y'all need to move out of the way when that Knight of Wands come out. The Knight of Wands come out and the Ace of Wands. You need to move out of the way and let divine. Allow divine. No, it was the Judgment card. Both of y'all. Because something's already been taken care of. The 9 of Pentacles. It's already been, your table has been set. Okay? When you sit down, those that came against you have to serve you. Have to watch you eat it. What you eat. Your abundance. Okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? The table's been set. Look. This Emperor's shiny and golden. He got love on his mind. He's offering you some type of, he wants some kind of really deep conversation. Tell you the truth. It says Page of Swords and Palace of Wands. Faith. You changed his faith. He's coming in like a banshee to close the case out. Telling you. He's saying something about there's no place like home. Mostly major arcanas and damn court cards. That is crazy, man. 10 cups, 10 coins coming into you by divine. You and this other partner. Wowzers, that is wild. Okay, so what's happening with these what these idiots are doing? These people, blatantly looks like they stabbing their own self in their backs. That's what it looks like they're doing. These people planning some type of some kind of plan against collective right now? Are these people planning some kind of plan against collective right now? 5 swords, competition. Temperance is protecting you. You called it out too. You said, take your steps because God's protecting me. You did. You said it out loud. Period. Take your steps. God's protecting me. That's what you said. We got the 2 of coins. Waiting on something. King of coins is waiting. Look. God dog, y'all. On the bottom of the deck. Look. Standing at a crossroads. This guy. I promise. Look, heartbroken. Standing at a crossroads. One side he's heartbroken, chaos, and fighting. On the other side there's nostalgia. It's some kind of, he abandoned you. Oh, wait. It says, it says your faith in divine is strong. You're an earth angel. You got, you're highly protected, collective. Claim it. Claim it. You got the armor on, darling. You claim it. Somebody's bringing a ring of fire. 404, y'all. Somebody's bringing a ring of fire. It's going to be a portal when they get it. Wow, y'all. I'm being triggered so much out of things that are showing. They're showing a rainbow. Okay, so I watched this movie the other night. I forget what it is. Something on YouTube. It had this 2 kids. Oh, it had the kid that was from the Welch's commercial. You know the Welch's commercial, and he was singing the Welch's song, the Welch's grape song, whatever the hell that was. He was in that movie, okay? And this dog, these 2 kids, the parents work all the damn time, okay? And these kids was like, damn, y'all work all the time, da 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 da. And they was like, they would do it so y'all can have some shit, okay? Anyway, so the boy and the girl's real like narcissistic, okay? So they're young kids, but the girl's real narcissistic, you know, all about money and that. She don't care about birthdays. All she wants is money and education, da 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 da. Okay. Anyway, so they see a rainbow and they go out there and the dog's with them. So this dog jumps through the rainbow, but they don't, okay? And they're going, I don't know what the dog's name was. Where did Jakey go? Where'd Jakey go? Okay, and then Jakey comes jumping back through the rainbow, okay? So then it goes, bing, like magic, okay? Well, all of a sudden, everywhere they look, like they look under the bed, there's a shit ton of money, or the dog, wherever the dog laid down at. If the dog laid down anywhere, money, just different tens, hundreds, 50s, money, okay? So the little girl finally figured it out. She figured it out that it was coming off the dog, and then the boy figured out that it was because he jumped through that rainbow. They kept continuing to see that rainbow. It kept like occurring out of nowhere, okay? That's what this reminds me of. Okay, anyway, so what happened is their brand new neighbor that moved in was a tax inspector or some shit. And as quick as they'd find this money just scattered and laid around everywhere, as quick as they'd find it, they would go like buy shit online, COD, cash on delivery, that kind of stuff, and that, you know. But the neighbor, you know, nosy tax collector, noticed that they was like extravagantly buying shit, just, you know, because they just could. They had it like that. And started investigating it and that. So they got all the stuff taken away from them and this and that and another, okay? But it was a good thing because that was making them all like argue and fight and okay, the money just was making them argue and fight. after a little while. Okay, they was doing it. They was, you know, having fun and da 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 da, and all that happened with the neighbor and this and that and another. But I don't know, that was triggering me for some reason. Okay, so I guess somebody's getting like, okay, it makes me feel like that this emperor got what he wished for and he regrets it and he wants to give it away. He don't want it. You understand? You get what I'm saying? He wants to give it to somebody who deserves it. This emperor feels like he don't deserve it. Is this emperor representing, yeah, it says lovers right behind it. Yeah, it keeps on saying this. And they say, the angels say that this emperor equally deserves something. You don't know something. Look, I'm telling you, you're like ESP psychic or something, right? But there's something that you're not seeing, or that you refuse to see, or that you blocked out, or that you just completely released and let go of because of losing the expectation. Okay? So it's made you manifest something that you might have like forgotten about. If that makes sense. Something you was praying on, something that you was, you know, working on, or something to that effect, and then you lost the expectation because you kept being disappointed. Okay? You kept being disappointed in something. But there was something that it was a seed planted. Okay? And it may be something that you just completely forgotten all about, and that's how it manifested. Because you just released it completely and just forgot about it. It was maybe something you were working on, you were thinking about, you know, maybe going back to school or some shit like that, or maybe going to do something. But something's coming back around to it manifested. It has to do with justice, judgment, your work. Two people's work. Working on building some type of trust and honor and partnership. Working on figuring out that past relationships, those were lopsided, uneven, unbalanced. They weren't an equal energy. Okay, there's two people that's figured that part out. That when they come together with another person again, that they know how to set their boundaries and tell how their feelings and in a loving, kind way towards one another. Okay, tell me what I need to know. What do you want to tell collective? Scorpio, Cancer, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, and Aquarius is out here. Oh, there's the Aries. That wasn't all of them, but normally the death card is a Scorpio. So somebody's going to get stung. Somebody's about to get stung. Somebody's about to get bit. It says because somebody's being protected and guarded. Somebody's wearing their armor, but somebody ain't. That snake can bite right straight through that little cloth that dude's wearing. This person is standing in some type of glory, but this card come out face down. Two major arcanas laying on the table with the Six of Wands on the bottom. Leo. This is showing a fucking jack-o'-lantern, y'all. Can you see it? Can you see the jack-o'-lantern? Can you see that jack-o'-lantern on that man's chest? What flippity, flippity, flippity. Somebody's wearing a veil that's going to be... Someone can see. Someone can see. Someone's a seer. There's two equal energies, y'all. I promise you. Someone's wearing a veil. Someone's prepared. This looks like a, look at this. 3 major arcanas out here. This one didn't fall out of the deck. This was a bottom of the card deck. Bottom of the deck card. And now this. Nostalgia, something coming all the way back around for your birthright. It always has belonged to you. Something's always belonged to you. Coming in from divine. Coming in from the sky. Look to the sky. Look to higher perspective. It's something that you manifested, just like I told you. Something that you had forgotten about. It was a good thing. The eye of the tiger. The eye of the tiger, you're going to hear me roar. Somebody's a performer. Stands on a stage, a world stage. Somebody's going to be standing on a world stage. This has always been your path. This has always been your path. Possibly you're a leader to show other people how to bring in new beginnings. That's 4 major arcanas that popped out of this deck already on this right here. Death, strength, the fool, and temperance. This has always been your destiny. Always. Maybe a Libra is going to give you a key. Send you through a portal. It's always been yours. It's telling me this. It's time to step into your power. Look, this King of Cups is the Emperor. Is a secret. He's an investigator. Y'all both may be Cancers or water signs. Some kind of whatever decision that you make here is going to bring what God has for you. 414, y'all. It's going to bring it, whatever decision. It's up to you. It's up to you. Something's going to be up to you. But it looks like both of y'all are going to make a decision together as one. One decision. Y'all going to make this decision together. I don't know what that is. Okay, what is that decision? Is collective about to go on their own, or are they going to be in a partnership? The Fool card tried to show again. It fell out when I was trying to pick these up. I told y'all when I was trying to shuffle this deck, and that Fool card kept falling out on the table. Look, we got judgment on something that belongs to you. Okay, tell me what is this going to be collective solely decision, or is there going to be a partnership decision on whatever's happening next? Is this going to be collective sole decision? Okay, I was told to hesitate. Yep. It's your sole decision, because something belongs to you. That was the 8 of Cups and this. Somebody who had you in competition trying to steal something from you that belongs to you. Now? You're asleep. Here, take this bottle if you want it. Yo, okay. She's asleep, y'all. Let me take this cover off of you. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. This is your sole decision. Go contemplate it and think about what it is you want out of this, whatever. It looks like you're going to have a couple options. Look, some kind of door opening up for you. 4 wands. A lot of these cards show that 4 wands is a celebration on, like someone is sitting on top of that house. This has always been your destiny, collective. It's been prepared and saved for you carrying this honor to walk. Listen. Everything's lined up. It's lined up. The circle and the triangle coming together. Something's lined up. Just birthright. It's always been sitting there waiting for you. This. Prepared and waiting for you. Because someone tried to tamper with that. Listen to me clearly now so you hear this message. This was always sitting there waiting for you. This was always meant for you to get. Okay? Was told even probably before your birth that this was meant for you. And they was like angry because it wasn't meant for their other children. It was meant for you. Kept it from you. And now, because they kept it from you, you're getting like triple. How much is Collective going to get? Because now that it's how many times such and such is Collective gonna get because they kept it from Collective. That was another page of wands. Look, looks like you're gonna get their treasures too. Birds laughing. I said, looks like you're gonna get their treasures too. They started laughing. Cancer, telling you. That is so wild, y'all. This is some kind of shit. So they just told you that y'all had the same dad or what have you. I'm trying to tell you, this is something that has always belonged to you. Somebody found you. They was hunting you, couldn't find you. Didn't know what you might look like or something like that. And they saw you. They were directed towards you somehow or the other. God has a way of making things happen. Somebody might have said, you seen this chick on fucking YouTube or what have you? Dog, she don't look like she could be your kid. This motherfucker said, what? Or some shit like that. You get what I'm saying? And he looked on there, you sitting there talking your shit. And he was like, what? But they was already looking for you. I'm telling you, this person been looking for you, and somebody was trying to keep them from having contact with you, covering you up, hiding you with all these burdens and putting you out of the spotlight. But somehow or another, God has a way, y'all. He always makes these little ways. He says, okay, you need to get on YouTube and start fucking reading stupid fucking cards on YouTube. I swear, y'all. Don't take that any way you want to. This is the way I talk. Okay? And let all these motherfucking trolls talk shit and this and that and another. Do what you do, okay? Do what you do, okay? You keep doing it. You keep doing it. And you did. And somehow or another, God made a way for this coincidence to happen to this coincidence to happen. Because there ain't none of them coincidences. None of them. What? I should say I believe. And then nothing. Okay. Because I believe, no coincidences. There's no such thing. You know why? You know why I say that? Because the end of that story in that book, it's already been done. It says we get victory. You understand? Because of it. Look, have faith and trust it. Somebody was trying to keep you from knowing something. That was keeping you under stress and under burdens and under everything else to keep you from knowing something. And God gave you a gift of seeing, knowing, having some type of knowledge. That scared the shit out of them. The more you got, okay, you was a particular kind of child. When you was in like the ages, between ages of like, I don't know, 3 to 10, something like that. You was a particular kind of child. You care to talk to too many people. And you would call them out. I mean, even as a little kid, you would call them out for whatever it is that you seen. It was like a scam or whatever. You was like a walking lie detector when you was a kid. But you asked questions about everything when you finally, I guess I'm telling you, you was a particular kind of child. When you turned about 12 years old is when it really started, because you started asking about God and Jesus and stuff when you was like 5. Okay? When you was like 5 years old, somewhere around in there, 5, you started asking about Jesus and God, like wondering why they hadn't already been, like, exposed you to it. But you weren't worried about that. You didn't care if they exposed you to it or not. You wanted to go find out by yourself. You didn't want their influence over it for some reason. I guess you already knew, okay? But around 12 to 15, something happened. Okay, there's something that happened. And it caused some type of, like, rift. Man, I hate even saying these words. Your mama has always acted like you was some kind of foreign fucking, like you was some kind of alien or something. I'm telling you, always. It's just weird. You excelled in all this shit and did this and that, and you didn't give it much effort. You just knew to do, like you could do it. That kind of stuff. It was like there was always some type of, people want to write it off as like PSTD or something, like postpartum depression or something, but it's something different. Because, after 50 years, you'd think that would be kind of cured a little bit. Like even the tiniest bit. Right? But it's always been that way. And you was the star. You shined. But they would knock it down every time. Like, you shined at everything you tried to do. Okay? So you didn't give it much effort, okay? You had other concerns on your mind besides things like work and stuff like that. Homework or, going to the same job every fucking day and that kind of shit. You learned stuff. That was your motivation for getting a job, is to learn a skill and then move on and learn another skill and then move on and then learn another skill and then move on. So you had thousands and thousands and thousands of jobs because they didn't understand that was your motivation. It wasn't their motivation. Their motivation was the money part of it. That they would work like a slave for this little bit of money. You would go out to these 100,000 different jobs. Sometimes you'd make $17, $18 an hour. Sometimes you'd make, 9, 10, tips maybe, some shit like that. But it wasn't your motivation. Yeah, you need money to survive and that. But that wasn't your motivation throughout your whole thing. And they didn't like that. Because things would just come to you when it needed to. Okay? It just would, because God knew. God had your back, okay? You refused to conform to the system. Since birth. You refused to conform to the system. You tried to you tried to use love. You did. You tried to show them love. That it don't have to be money. It don't have to be about money always. It don't have to be about money. That you can do things as service for other people, and that should, like taking their fucking burdens off of them, on a to the point of being abused about it, shit like that. Okay, that's what you did. Okay. And now they don't appreciate it. It's fucking crazy. You're the different one. How come I keep saying your mama treats you like an alien? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. Something's returning back to you. Something's coming back to you. How many times does that got to show? Let's see what the Secrets of the Woodworms got to say. It says truth. It says mindfulness. The gates are being opened. Something, you got the key. That's the key to this gate. But it's being left under the wooden owl. What? The wooden owl, that's Moloch worship. Then we got guidance. So some kind of wisdom. Coming to you, you're about to receive some kind of wisdom, some kind of clear communication. What is that about? Is this about collective? Okay, does this have to do with DNA? Opportunity. Two flames. Does this have to do with DNA? This opportunity? Be magical. Hawthorne's wand. And change. This is destiny. These are the 8 of Wands. Okay? We all know what that is, right? It says the truth is coming. It's the key to open the gate. Your destiny. The truth is going to take a bow. It's over now. Go on and take a bow. Look, the winds have changed. The winds of change won't stray when she follow them. Something like that. Mindfulness. Opening the gate, y'all. Can't look at that. Hope. Hope is the key. It says caring and guidance. Bringing in this twin flame opportunity for a commitment. Because the fan has been watching you. They cherish you. They cherish your authenticity. Channeling. You're gifted. You unlock the silence. You got lots of fans. Lots of people watching you. Your channeling unlocks the silence. You know what that just said? You broke some kind of generational curses. On stage. You did something on stage. You did it publicly. Show people. It says change again. Destiny. You're in your destiny, collective. This is happening for the world as a collective. The whole world happening. Shit happening, okay? The ball is already rolling, okay? You need to put on your outfit, your armor, and do this thing. I'm telling you, it says something about a question. Okay, what's the question? Eyes shut tight. Somebody was blind to the truth. All their eyes are shut real tight. Somebody was blind to the truth because he was telling it. And everything's eyes shut tight. So somebody's blind to the truth and you can see everything. You can see everything because you're a beacon. I'd say it. You're magical. You're magic. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in true natural magic that gives a gift from God and the Holy Spirit? Because that's earth angel you. Natural. You're a natural earth angel. You have natural magic, collective. I'm telling you, this is love. That's your magic. That's your natural magic. You stand on the stage like a lighthouse, protecting the underdog. That looks like the dog from the Grinch Stole Christmas. Protecting him. Opening the gate, man. Somebody's a simplest. I'm telling you, you're going to get out all that shit, that clutter that's been cluttering your head, all that stuff that's been around you. You're going to get it, throw it away. Throw it away. You're simplest. You'd rather have just like a suitcase, clothes, and an RV. Be happy as fuck doing that. You'd be happy as hell. God dang, if that was a wish come true, shit almighty. I think that I fucking was in heaven or something. If I got me a 5454, y'all. If I got me an RV, a decent running, you know, it wasn't tore up and that and that and that. I had me a good fucking mechanic. Those two things, yeah. Somebody knock and the door will be open. Look, I'm telling you, look, somebody's gonna knock on the door and give you gratitude. I promise you, somebody's looking for you to give you some kind of gratitude. You're this hidden dragon, apparently. You're a mystical creature that exists. You're real, because you're an earth angel. I guess people don't know what they think what an earth angel would look like. You're fixing to find happiness. You're happy doing something all by yourself. It looks like somebody else is jealous. How your gifts and how creative and stuff you are and how you can do something all by yourself. These people are jealous. But it says breathe on there. So it's saying breathe. It's telling me that you don't need, because you're inside here. Protected. You don't need to worry about them sitting out here stalking you. Something, competition. You hear the call of an opportunity. I'm telling you, somebody is coming to your door to seek your wisdom. They're seeking your wisdom, collective. It's a fan. Purpose. It's your wisdom. You answer questions because you're awake. And this other person, look, this other person was born with a silver spoon in their mouth. Look, I'm telling you, watch what I say. This other person was born with a silver spoon in their mouth and they want to hand it over to you. They're about to give you everything for some kind of wisdom that you have shown. Thank you for the story. Thank you for the stories. Thank you, because that's market. You can feel something building up and people trying to stop this from happening. So you just need to move out of the way. Don't take no shit off no fucking body. I don't care who they are. Don't take no shit off no fucking body. This person's coming in to bring in the fucking shiny truth. Trust me. Says you're the perfect fit. You are. No other can do it. There was some type of kind of competition or something trying to block this pass from crossing. They're telling you just stand back and watch this happen for you. Something about rags to riches for the Queen of Coins and the Empress. What goes to the Empress. The door is open for you. We got the Death card. We got the 7 of Coins. You planted this seed. A long time ago, we forgot about it. We forgot all about it. Something you did. You was... Maybe you was in spirit channeling, because it said something about that channeling in them other cards, okay? And you did something. You took some type of action. You brought it to life. You spoke it out, sung it out. I don't know. You said something. You did something. You took some type of action. You could have called somebody. Could have reported something. Anything like that. You planted the seed a long time ago. And nothing ever came of it, so you forgot about it. You forgot about it. And now it's coming through. It's coming through. Right when you need it to. Right when you need it to, it's coming through. Those doors are opening. Just like that. Page of Swords. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You are a natural communicator and ready to take it to the next step to share your message with the world. You'll get world recognition. to be known somehow all over the world. This just fell out. 3 of Wands. Get out of your comfort zone and explore new opportunities for growth and development. Cover new ground and expand your horizons. All over the world. All around the world, people coming to me or something. Come up to me. I forgot how that goes. It says make plans. Telling you to make your plans. You're the sun. You're the beacon. You're stepping into that role that God made for you. I don't know if you could have done what you're doing now when you were 17, or I don't know if you could have done it because of thinking about like what people thought of you. Hell, you know you couldn't have done it when you were 17. They didn't even have internet then. You couldn't have done what you're doing, what you do now. You couldn't have done this like when you were 17 or 18. You couldn't have done this what you're doing right now. You couldn't have done it because of, or actually circumstances. So it's all in divine timing. It's all in divine timing. You were meant to travel, collective. I promise you. And what was I just hollering and screaming about, talking about, give me a fucking RV. That's all I need. We on our way, baby. Yeah. Give me somebody who can work on that motherfucker that I don't have to deal with on a daily basis. Just let them work on it. Okay? And then it started screaming, you're gonna be world. Listen, what did those 2 cards say? I just read to y'all. Get ready. On your mark, get set. That is driving me crazy. Ba-ding, ba-ding. What else do you want to tell them? Letters? Okay. You're gonna be known, okay. I guess it's a turning point, y'all. No pun intended. For mankind. It's a turning point for mankind. We're in the midst of this turning point. Y'all take what resonates. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe. If you want to donate, it's Cash App, $ ANGELMOON6237. Death box. That's a coffin. Death box. Be very clear. I'm just gonna be like blah, blah. Box war 44. 244. Is that a time of day? 4:40 right now. Could be 4:42. What, in 2 minutes? Something could be happening in 2 minutes. Ah! That shows you how much are you ready. Your jeans up. What? Jeans? It says Gina. Gina. Up. Warm up. Warm up box? What are you talking the fuck about? Low home, shame, low what? Has, name, triple threat. Somebody's a triple threat. Somebody's already a star. They already got their a name for themselves. Okay, it says man sat. Something about on the halo. Man sat on your halo. Human halo. Earth angel. It says there's 2 of them. 2 equal earth angels. Human halos. Okay, the same. You're the same. Same as. Both. It keeps saying both. The same. Both. 2. Both up. Both. 2 people elevate. Look at this here. Double judgment. There's a double mission here, y'all. There's been a double mission the whole time, bringing justice and for you to meet your twin flame. Your real one, not the fake one. You did something soul warm up, solo warm up, soul warm up. Souls, arms up. Surrender. You're surrendering your soul. Your arms are up. You're surrendering. It says woman. Wow, woman. That's interesting. Take what resonates. It says a lamp. Somebody, I told y'all, man, y'all take what resonates. I'm just going to just let y'all something. Lamps hours, lamp dim, hour lamps. Hour lamps. Juno, that's the moon. Bringing out secrets. Hour lamps is bringing out secrets. Sabbath. On the Sabbath. Woman and man. I'm telling you, it's a double mission. Double judgment. Pour out lambs. The pouring of lambs. The pouring out of lambs. He saw a woman. He saw a woman. He saw a man. He saw the man. He saw our... Somebody changed their walk with God. I'm trying to tell you. They're ready to. This is an equal energy. They're ready to amp things up. He knew. He's new as Jason. The Jason. Somebody is a worm. Put worms. She put worms. What? Storms. On. She put storms on. Woman. Woman put storms on law. I'm not sure. Look at that. Law, blame. Wait. It says blame me on store. Blame me. Oh, that was the blame was put on me? I didn't even mess with that fucking nothing to do with that fucking safe ever. Nothing. Laura. However the fuck you spell it. Nothing is coincidence. I was wiping my hand off when I wrote Laura. So there you go. Just as somebody passed as a woman. What are you talking about? Pass. Laura. Just whoa, honey, whoa, hun. Tell you what resonates. Tune. Pass. Says Sabbath out here, man. John was passed out. Somebody was passed out. John was passed out and or somebody was passed the fuck out, man. Why does it say rooms? L.A. Law. Okay, Law. Hey, John. Law. John. Mom. Mom was passed out. True. Keep saying that. And he about purse. He about purse. Mom passed out. He about purse. saw man on ass. What are you talking about? This is mother. Mother's law. Jam. Name a man. James. Put her on Mom was passed out. Put her on brother. Brother, what did brother do? Arms. Done something to their arms. To somebody's arms. Tied their arms. He put he saw somebody else do something, and then he mocked it in somebody's mouth. Push her. Swears mouth. Up on mouth. He did what? What? Mom was asleep? Near mouth. Near. Slow. Bump out. Somebody rose. This is abort. Aborts. Mean. This is house. Mean house man. Abort. Open house. Human man, human woman, man, abort. God dang it. Just fucking plainly say it. Spouse. Wants a spouse. Born. Something about born. Something's your birthright. Water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun, dried up all the rain. Itsy bitsy spider climbed up the mountain again. Look, our ESP, us, use our ESP water signs. Owl, ant, something under the water, man. This is giving me the creeps, y'all. Trailer, Tom. Be sun. Warp us. The sun warp us? What in the hell? What? What hurt? Hurt me. Alarm. Us. Power out. Hunt him. Power out. This is a shame. Okay. Shame what? Lower. Pam is a shame because she claimed that you was doing something, that fucking stinking ass job. You wasn't doing shit. Working that motherfucker and being sick. Man, a man was what? On my aunt? What the fuck? Lowe's? Works at Lowe's? Bruh. Somebody says bruh. Cause everybody bruh. Paul. Spun names. I don't know human names. I don't know. Wes. Slow man upon jam. My mom, I don't know what the fuck, man. Okay, that's what I feel about right now. I'm fixing to quit. Says Samuel. We met. Up on. We met up on a brass house. I ain't been no fucking brass house. Joan, Roman. Slutty woman. I don't know what the fuck it's saying. Slut, woman, sluts. Women are sluts. John says women are sluts. Jump on me. John says we jump on a woman. Bras. Sluts. Heard all the letters. Double judgment. Some kind of double. I'm telling you, it's a double mission. Says true, says true unto something. We jump on a woman. Sluts. on page 669 of Psalms. But I was going to read out of Samuel, but I guess I need to read right here. It says, "For I am desolate and afflicted. The troubles of my heart have enlarged. Bring me out of this distress. Look on my affliction and my pain, and forgive all of my sins. Consider my enemies, for they are many, and hate me with cruel hatred. Keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in you. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait for you. Redeem Israel, O God, out of all their troubles." Psalms 25, 17 through 22. They told me to read out of Samuel. I always read out of 2 Samuel, so I'm going to read out of 1 Samuel. It says, Samuel 28, "Now it happened in those days that the Philistines gathered their armies together for war, to fight with Israel. And Achish said to David, You assuredly know that you will go out with me to battle, and you and your men. David said to Achish, Surely you know what your servant can do. And Achish said to David, Therefore I will make you one of my chief guardians forever." Saul consults a medium. Now Saul had died, and all Israel had lamented for him, and buried him in Ramah, in his own city. And Saul had put the mediums and the spiritists out of the land. Then Philistines gathered together, and came and encamped at Shunem. So Saul gathered all Israel together, and they encamped at Gilboa. When Saul saw the army of the Philistines, he was afraid, and his heart trembled greatly. And when Saul inquired of the Lord, and the Lord did not answer him, either by dreams, or by Urim, or by the prophets, then Saul said to his servant, Find me a woman who is a medium, that I may go to her and inquire of her. And his servant said to him, In fact, there is a woman who is a medium in Endor. So Saul disguised himself and put on other clothes, and he went, 2 men with him, and they came to the woman by night. And he said, Please conduct a seance for me, and bring up for me the one I shall name to you. Then the woman said to him, Look, you know that what Saul has done. Now he has cut off the mediums and the spiritists from the land. When then do you lay a snare for my life to cause me to die? And Saul swore to her that the Lord, saying, As the Lord lives, no punishment shall come upon you for this thing. Then the woman said, Whom shall I bring up for you? And he said, Bring up Samuel for me. When the woman saw Samuel, she cried out with a loud voice. And the woman spoke to Saul, saying, Why have you deceived me? For you are Saul. And the king said to her, Do not be afraid. What did you see? And the woman said to Saul, I saw a spirit ascending out of the earth. So he said to her, What is his form? And she said, An old man is coming up, and he is covered with a mantle. And Saul perceived that it was Samuel. That sounds like the hermit. Okay, he was covered with a mantle. Okay, and Saul perceived that it was Samuel, and he stooped with his face to the ground and bowed down. Now Samuel said to Saul, Why have you disrupted me by bringing me up? And Saul answered, I am deeply distressed, for the Philistines make war against me, and God has departed from me and doesn't answer me anymore, neither by prophets nor by dreams. Therefore I have called you, that you may reveal to me what I should do. Then Samuel said, So why do you ask me? Seeing the Lord has departed from you and has become your enemy, the Lord has done for himself, as he spoke by me. For the Lord has torn the kingdom out of your hand and given it to your neighbor, David, because you did not obey the voice of the Lord, nor execute his fierce wrath upon Almech. Therefore the Lord has done this thing to you this day. Moreover, the Lord will also deliver Israel with you into the hand of the Philistines. And tomorrow you and your sons will be with me. The Lord will, that means they're going to die, because they're going to be with Samuel. The Lord will also deliver the army of Israel into the hand of the Philistines. Immediately Saul fell full length on the ground and was dreadfully afraid because of the words of Samuel. And there was no strength in him, for he had eaten no food at all that day by day or night. And the woman came to Saul and saw that he was severely troubled, and said to him, Look, your maidservant has obeyed your voice. I have put my life in my hands, and heeded the words which you spoke to me. Now therefore, please, heed also the voice of your maidservant, and let me set a piece of bread before you and eat, that you may have strength when you go your way. But he refused and said, I will not eat. And his servants, together with the woman, urged him, and he heeded their voice. And he arose from the ground and sat on the bed. Now the woman had a fattened calf in the house, and she hastened to kill it. And he took flour and kneaded it, and baked unleavened bread from it. She brought it before Saul and his servants, and they ate. Then they rose and went away that night. Interesting. That has all kinds of stuff in there about fasting and there are such things as seers. Okay, I'm telling you, there's people that can see things. Okay, but bringing Samuel from the depths, he was sleeping. Because Saul had already kicked all the spiritualists and the seers and the prophets and all of that out of the city. But this was a true seer. This was a true seer, okay? There's something about fasting here, okay? The Lord has done for himself as he spoke by me. But the other part that I read right back here is saying that the Lord is going to take down the enemy. Bruh. This is right here is too much. There's something about an Aries. This is too much. Wow. Let us jump on a man. Law did. Law let someone jump on a man. Man, what went? Something about alone. And somebody was alone. Bruh. Saloon. A saloon. Was a saloon. We meant now. Sell, mantle. There's mantle, y'all. Soul mantle. Someone sold their soul. Their light. Jumps. Who jumps? Who? Says brown. Brown soul, own soul. Own soul. War on your own soul. Mantle. Late, too late. Something's too late, so late, too late, so late. So late now. Jumps so late now. Some kind of sum. It says phone. This is Jason. Something's too late. War. Humans. Humans. Moon. On moon. Humans on moon. Up. Humans on the moon. What is late, man? What the fuck? What the fuck? Blast up moon. Oh, they're destroying the moon. Jews. There's your message right there, y'all. There's the daggone message. It says these Jews are blasting up the moon. They're having war on the humans. Some kind of bets. They're making bets on the humans. You outlasted something. Somebody's going to give you rewards because you outlasted something. You're still alive, collective. You outlasted me. Outlasted me, John. That's what it says. Born. Born same. What? You and somebody might have been born on the same day? Born the same. Y'all was born special. So, y'all got somebody's got two people. Y'all the same. What's it say? Planet. Planets. Planet wars. Y'all, I can't even make it up. There's a storm. Storm brews. It says the storm brews. The storm brews. News about humans. Maple war, plot war. Just saying. I think that's something about a lot. It says a lot. Something about a lot. God, dog. It says balloon. No, it's only one L. Tamil. I don't know. Does that say Thomason? Fucking. Does that say Thomason? Because it does say my whole name. Okay, why is my name so motherfucking important? It is out here like Elon Musk. So you tell me, motherfuckers. Partial, par. What are you fucking talking about, man? Law, arm law, arm up. Telling me to arm up. Arm us up. Somebody gave somebody the clues that they needed. Something about a BMW, y'all. BMW raw pawn. Somebody pawned a BMW. Pawned your BMW. I don't got no fucking BMW. Luster. Hey, Voodoo, what you doing? Buster. Somebody's getting busted. It says Jamal. Somebody's son. I don't know. It's just soon. Soon owning a house and something about a bust. Owning a house. I'm sure there's more there. If y'all see something that I didn't see, I want to let y'all fill in the blanks. Something about shoe. You're the perfect fit. You're the only one that can wear the Cinderella shoe. Nobody else. Nobody else can wear your shoes. It's just Aunt. Aunt was. It's like she was copying your show. Store up humans. Like, what the fuck? Store up humans, y'all. What are you meaning? Okay, stop. Stop. Because it says store up humans. Store up humans. Mom? No. No. What? Just quit. Don't tell me that my mom... No. No. Stop. Something about storing up humans, y'all. I swear it's what it says. We store up humans. This is B-A-A-L. Says the Jews. The Jews do it. When it says balls, son. That's Cain. But it ain't out here. Wow. Store up human ball, son. Something about in a lab. A lab in a mansion. Something about a month. One more month. 1 month. Another month. Another month. So November. Somebody assures. Assures me another month. Because something about a loan. This is another month right here. Somebody's assumes other name. They said blames me. Something. Saying blames me. Mother blames me. It says James. That's the brother. Ass. No. Ass. Mouth. Ass mouth? I don't know. Somebody touching somebody's ass and mouth. Mom's asleep. This is gonna... Let there be justice and let there be safety on these kids. Something in the aisle. Bruises. I'm done. I think you've seen enough. An oath. My oath. To the brotherhood. There's no M. I mean, there's no, sorry, y'all. Did say. There was no D, I'm sorry. Brotherhood. I'm telling you, it's a brotherhood. That's crazy, ain't it? Touching somebody, what the fuck, man? I'm telling you. Lord, I pray. Pray the protection over all the children. Somebody's been seeing something, or somebody had knowledge of something. Somebody did have some type of knowledge of something, and they saw it with their own eyes. Y'all take that as it resonates. Tell me. It says root. There's all kinds of hidden gems in your family tree. There's something in your bloodline, collective. There's something in your bloodline that makes you the sole heir of something. I'm trying to. Something's been prepared for you. The fuck you think I'm doing, Joe? Something that left to you, belongs to you, it's from your birthright. It's your birthright. That, root, nest. I'm telling you, vision, the labyrinth. It's your perspective, seeing something clearly. Open up your eyes, see something clearly. It says the fruit of knowledge. Light. Somebody's a light. Somebody sees it perfectly. This is something about the tapestry of the universe. I'm just, man, this is crazy. Somebody's the apple of somebody's eye. These are robins. There's a robin egg and a robin's nest. There's gems all throughout someone's, look, y'all, there's gems all throughout that bottom, the roots, but look, there's something stuck. Look what's stuck. How odd that that would be stuck right there. Inside of that, the root. That's the only one stuck. The only one in the whole family that was stuck. That one. The rest of them are connected to the tree. Because you're not connected to that tree. You're somehow off another root. Being seen. Something about in your reflection. Somebody's about, I'm telling you, this is being seen. An echo. Someone can see how, like, okay, they might have seen you as a baby. Remember the letters? Oh, I forgot to tell y'all. Well, I was looking over that one reading, and it said something in the letters. It said, seen you as a baby, or visit you as a baby. That's what it said. Visit you as a baby. That's what it said. That's the last time they seen you. That's what it said. Visit you as a baby. Go look at those other letters on that last reading I did. Visit you as a baby. I might have put it down in the comments. That's what it said. Something's been hidden from you, collective, without a doubt. I'm telling you, this is desolate. You don't know shit about your tree, nothing, because you've been lied to. The people are, everything says they're not, you've been lied to. It says something about a door. Because you're an earth angel. Why you was lied to, I don't know, but you're ready to come out. And, you're the phoenix, darling. You're absolutely the phoenix. That says amber and cocoon. You're about to bust out from that chain. They told you that you belong to this cursed. You don't. I promise you. It's gonna be bittersweet. Look, I'm telling you, you're gonna get some type of reverence for all of this. But it's gonna be bittersweet. Oh, God, dog, look. I promise you, you're about to get the whole treasure. You're going to go on some kind of travel. You're going to take a leap of faith. You take a leap of faith. You're going to trust in God into the unknown, into the unseen, okay? And there you're going to find that abundance. You'll find that bravery, that what you know you carry, and find the treasure. I'm telling you, you're an earth angel taking flight. This says you found the war. Look, the beehive, the cosmic child. You got to let something just happen somehow or another. If you get in the way, you're gonna delay it, cause it to delay. Somebody's glimpsing their future in their dreams. Look, it says flow. It says thorn. It says crescent, mirage, glimpses, slumber, air, fog. Somebody's clearing some type of air to transform something that happened in the past. Somebody's remembering. Oh my God. Somebody's being given downloads in their sleep. This is death. You're getting a new beginning. Death. And it says light, reflection, idleness, bloom. You're about to find out. You stand alone. You stand alone. No wonder they were so envious of you. I guess they always knew you wasn't a part of their crew because you're different. They just kept it a big secret. That's what it looks like. I swear that's what it looks like they're saying. That's what it looks like to me. Everything in me, if you look at the old reading, I'm telling you, just not too long ago, I told you, this looks like that it could be like a cousin or brother of your, who they called your dad, who they said was your dad. But this person had something put, look at that and that. Whoops. Stay golden, pony boy. High priest or high priestess. It says out of the country. Controlled. Earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Dressed up. They're dressed up. They're undercover. I promise it's this jackpot when they get back. Because somebody forged something. Release stuff that holds you back. What is truly good for you is good for others. Leap of faith. It says the same thing. It's confirmation. It says the same thing as those cards said. Same thing. This card's landed on that. If that ain't a sign to y'all throughout this entire reading, say you are light, that you're a light, you're a light, you are a light. If y'all hadn't heard that like 50 times in this reading, hello, you're a light. Maybe they call you a light worker. More like a light teacher. This is New Earth and Star Brothers. The courageous peony, multifaceted. Let yourself be seen. One more. The child of the cosmos. That's crazy. It says the intelligence of the universe lies within you. These are the two I read out loud. These are the two that got stuck in there. This is water your garden. Jump in. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection. You got protection. I'm telling you. It says safety and trust. It says a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding your vision. Keep your light shining bright. That's what it said. Take that as it resonates. The big picture thinking, Pleiades energy, visionary, inspired ideas. That's the message. Y'all take what resonates. If it does resonate with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate to me, JEANBEAN, it's Cash App $ ANGELMOON 6237. Who's those? another book. Don't know where I laid it now. It's all good, man. Some kind of transformation. That says snake. It says, you will be shedding old skin and emotions and transforming them into something bigger and better. Changes in the wind, and you are at the center of it all as the catalyst. To smoothen the process, make sure that your intentions are clear and that you move forward with hope. Don't lose your hope. That's conduct for miracles, okay? I'm telling you, that's what they're asking you. There's something about letting go of something from the past. Freedom. Y'all, that's not an accident. You must break out of any limitations that are holding you back, whether they are self-imposed or put on you by other people or society. Break free, run faster towards your dreams. The wolf was right behind him. Run faster towards your dreams. You may be facing a challenge you feel less than prepared for. This is a reminder that you have all the tools in your spiritual treasure chest to handle this effectively. Take a step back and try to take a look at it with fresh eyes. Anybody been looking for a wolf or a horse or a, good Lord, that's the next one. You will find, it's a peacock, self-love. You will find great power in focusing on the positive aspects of yourself, that which makes you, look, you're standing in your power, collective. You're not taking no shit. You done put your boundaries up. Yeah, you have your guard up, but you're also open at the same time. If somebody wants to talk shit or somebody wants to act stupid, you just put that guard up. They can do whatever the fuck, and you're not going to take it. Well, what the fuck's wrong with these people, man? They're retarded. Money's made them that stupid. That's pretty fucking sad, man. I'm just saying. If money makes you that stupid... Oh, give me something. No, I'm kidding. Because I'm fucking too smart. I'm only kidding. I'm just joking, y'all. Take that. However it resonates. If money makes you that fucking stupid, I'll take just a little bit of it. And, somebody's got a ticket to fill in the blanks. Something about the blanks. Look at that. Filling in the blanks, y'all. It's a 5-letter word for blank one's stuff. Steal? That's what it sounds like to me. Chapter 41, a 5 and a 5. 5-letter word to blank one's stuff. What else could that be? Let's find out. Clayton was wearing a pair of Neil's pajamas, brushed cotton, soft as anything. He couldn't remember the last time he'd stayed up late. It was 2:45 in the morning. The conversation aboard Serendipity had... Serendipity, there's your sign, y'all. You're going to get serendipity. It says, had been gentle but forthcoming, accompanied by a faint crackle of wood-burning stove. In the last few minutes, he'd learned that Neil had grown up in Tringe in Hertfordshire. That his mother died suddenly when he was young, and he was raised by his grandma, Maureen, from the age of 7 until he was 19. When she also passed away, every now and then he would say something like, "I should let you sleep," or you must be tired. But then would carry on speaking anyway, and Clayton really didn't mind, even though he was exhausted, because he'd be happy staying up all night if that's what Neil wanted. It was pitch black through the portals. Creating the impression that they could be anywhere. Occasionally, the noise of late-night revelers stumbling along the towpath reminded Clayton where he was. He was bobbing up and down on the Grand Union Canal in the greatest city in the world, 50 miles from the Fellowship. He was spending the night on aboard a boat owned by a man he barely knew, but was really starting to like very much. They discussed hobbies, Neil revealing his lifelong passion for computer games, particularly Xbox and Gear of War 4. They discussed their mutual love for classic cinema, and while Clayton confessed to being a foodie, Neil admitted he was a hopeless cook and incredibly picky when it came to what he ate. All of these revelations were induced even, by their sharing a bottle of Madeira. It turned out they were both fond of a Fortitude wine. So let me get this straight, Neil putting his drink down, reached for Clayton's phone. The crypto grid led you to this painting at Harrods of a boy you don't know but looks just like you, and now you're at a dead end? That's right. Y'all, listen to this. This is crazy. This is crazy how all these books, they tell you shit. It says they were sitting opposite each other at the saloon of the boat. Neil at the dinette table on the padded bench, Clayton on the armchair that, when reclined, would become his bed. The topic of conversation had moved on to his quest, the puzzle trial. Neil pinched in on the photo. Was there anything on the back of the painting, on the frame or the canvas? Clayton wasn't actually sure. He'd been so troubled by the little boy's gaze, so lost in their likeness, he couldn't remember. I'm not sure, to be honest. I'll have to check it when I get back to the hotel. Neil handed him his phone back. Might be an idea. There was a creak as the boat drifted from the side of the bank and back again. Who's that? On the ledge behind Neil's head was a photo frame that had caught Clayton's eye. He'd been scouring the boat for any photos, any clues to whether he had a girlfriend or a boyfriend. From where he was sitting, the picture appeared to be Neil standing in front of a gaggle of young women at a party. Friends? He wondered. Oh, nothing. Go on, Clayton urged. Who are they? Neil reached around and took a picture, placing it out of sight in his lap. Don't worry. Are they your mates? Sort of, but no, not really. He sheepishly got up and handed Clayton the picture. In the image, Neil standing in the center of the frame with his arms around a gaggle of young ladies, all done up to the nines in slinky tops. When he looked up, Neil was blushing. Don't judge, okay? But I'm a super fan. Oh, it says, so they were famous pop stars? So should I know them, then? Neil looked gobsmacked. You don't know the girls aloud? Or, the name rings a bell, he lied. He said Neil's mouth was gaped. Alexa? He bellowed, making Clayton jump out of his skin. Who's Alexa? It says Neil lifted his hand to stop him. Play my favorites. He's hollering for Alexa. It says at once. The opening bars of a song were being blasted from an invisible speaker somewhere. The twang of guitar, the blast of drums. Alexa, Neil shouted again. Turn it up. It says, suddenly he was up and down, whipping Clayton to his feet with warm, clammy hands. And the second Clayton stood, he realized quite how drunk he was. And how drunk Neil was, too, judging by the way he was waving his arms in the air and was looking like he was drowning. Strut. One stuff. 18 across. It says Clayton wasn't sure if he was going to get the opportunity to fulfill this one, but within a few seconds he found himself within his arms in the air too, following Neil's lead, the pair twirling in around each other on a space barely bigger than the telephone box at home, occasionally knocking into one another like spinning wheels. That was pretty interesting. Guess when you don't know what else to do, I hope you dance. I hope you dance. And I hope you feel small when you stand beside the ocean. Y'all love me and that bullshit right there, because that's just how I am, okay? One door closes, I hope one more opens. It was on a houseboat. Looking for clues on a houseboat. What the fuck? What the fuck? Put your fucking hand up. What the fuck? Y'all know what that is? Y'all know. It says the turtle. What's that say right there? Big bold letters. That's what it says. Turtle truth. Ancestors and spirit guides are bringing in something to you. The truth. That's what the whole damn reading says. Something about a cycle, and you've completed a cycle. It looks like you're going to be worldly known. I'm just saying, y'all. Take that as it resonates, man. Just saying. It says here, if you've drawn this card today, you are being called to honor the truth. Perhaps there is a situation in your life that requires you to speak truthfully on a matter. You might receive honest communication regarding an important aspect of your life, or it is now time for you to focus on the deeper truth within a part of your life. And then the other part talks all about, I done told y'all a million times, the turtle displays the true year, the true, like, the 28 days in a month, okay, the 13 months in a year, blah, 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 blah. That's what the turtle displays, and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, y'all heard what the message was. Take what it resonates, okay? If it resonates with you, hit the like button, subscribe. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App $, ANGELMOON6237. It says 1010, now it says 1110, y'all. 200 now. It's about to be 201. 200 and point one. Whatever. Take what resonates. It's 5:30 right here, so y'all see you on the flip side, okay? Stay golden. This is supposed to be quick, small, quick energy reading, y'all. Not 2 hours. See you later.
Hello, Moto.